The redemption of Nethervale was only the beginning of Delkai and Lyseria's intertwined destinies. Their combined prowess had transformed them from mere adventurers into champions of law, and the whispers of their deeds had spread across Wildemount. Yet, for Delkai, with his insatiable thirst for knowledge, and Lyseria, driven by the voices of the departed, the journey had just begun. A fateful evening in the Tavern of Whitestone brought them face to face with an enigmatic dwarven historian named Brambleforge. His tales of the Underdark, a sprawling subterranean realm beneath Exandria, piqued their interest. The Underdark was not just a place of darkness and danger, but it also held secrets dating back to the Age of Arcanum. Brambleforge spoke of Lumineth, a forgotten deity of knowledge and insight, whose existence was a mere footnote in the annals of history. The god's last known sanctuary was believed to be deep within the Underdark, lost to time and enveloped in mystery. The allure of uncovering a forgotten god's secrets proved too tantalizing to resist. Armed with Brambleforge's maps and tales, Delkai, Lyseria, and their stalwart dwarf companion embarked on the descent into the unknown. The Underdark was a realm of contradictions. Bioluminescent fungi painted azure and violet hues across vast caverns, but shadows concealed threats both known and unimaginable. Ancient civilizations had once thrived here, their remnants a testament to both the grandeur and the demise. As days turned into weeks, the trio faced challenges that tested their mettle. They crossed paths with the enigmatic Drow, battled mindflayers, and navigated the intricate politics of the deep gnome cities. Yet, it was in the City of Echoing Whispers, a long-abandoned metropolis, that they found their first significant clue. At the heart of the city stood a temple, its architecture unlike anything in Exandria. Here, inscriptions in an ancient tongue spoke of Lumineth's wisdom and of a portal that bridged realms. Lyseria, with her connection to the departed, channeled the spirits of the city's ancient denizens. Through fragmented memories and images, she learned of a ceremony to unlock the portal. With Delkai's arcane prowess, Brambleforge's historical insights, and Lyseria's communion with spirits, they reenacted the ancient rites. As the final incantation was spoken, the temple's central chamber revealed a shimmering portal, pulsating with ethereal energy. Stepping through, they found themselves not in another part of the Underdark, but a celestial realm of floating islands, starlit skies, and boundless libraries. This was Lumineth's sanctuary, a haven of knowledge outside of time and space. A spectral figure approached, its form constantly shifting between humanoid and celestial. "Seekers of knowledge, you have come far," it intoned. This was Lumineth, not gone, but transcended. The deity shared insights from eons past, wisdom lost to history, and cosmic truths. Delkai, ever the seeker, was enraptured, while Lyseria found answers to questions she hadn't known she had. Their time in the sanctuary couldn't last forever. Lumineth, bestowing upon them tokens of appreciation, sent them back to Exandria with a newfound purpose. They had uncovered not just a forgotten god, but insights that would shape their destiny and that of Wildemount. Emerging from the Underdark, the world above seemed different, not because it had changed, but because they had. Delkai Angora and Lyseria Bonewalker, with the ancient wisdom of Lumineth echoing in their souls, were ready for the next chapter of their grand saga. The euphoria of discovery, the wisdom shared by Lumineth, was heady and transformative. But as Delkai, Lyseria, and Brambleforge journeyed back to the surface world, a creeping unease began to manifest. The Underdark, known for its treacheries, wasn't done with them yet. Unbeknownst to the trio, their sojourn into Lumineth's sanctuary had not gone unnoticed. The realm of the Underdark was home to many deities, not all benevolent. One such entity, Ombre, the deity of secrets and envy, had long been aware of Lumineth's concealed domain. Ombre's desire was to possess the boundless wisdom within Lumineth's sanctuary, not for enlightenment, but for dominion. Perceiving the trio's successful communion with Lumineth as a threat to his aspirations, Ombre dispatched one of his most formidable agents, the Nightshade Reaper, to track them down and extract every piece of knowledge they had gained. As the trio ascended through the Underdark's layered caverns, they began to sense the pervasive darkness tailing them. Delkai's arcane senses tingled with an ominous foreboding, while Lyseria, attuned to the echoes of the departed, heard whispered warnings of a relentless pursuer. One evening, as they set up camp amidst a bioluminescent grove, the Nightshade Reaper made its move. Emerging from the shadows like a wraith, it attacked with a speed and ferocity that caught the trio off guard. Brambleforge, ever the stalwart defender, clashed weapons with the intruder, but the Reaper's blade, imbued with the essence of ombre, was no ordinary weapon. With every strike, it threatened to draw out the very memories and insights they had gained. Lyseria, thinking quickly, channeled her necromantic abilities, summoning spirits of the Underdark to aid them. The cavern echoed with spectral cries, as shades of long-dead warriors lent their strength. Delkai, tapping into his elemental magic, cast a maze of ice barriers, seeking to confound and delay the Reaper. As the battle raged, the grove became a dance of shadows and light, ice and darkness. In the chaos, Lyseria had an epiphany. Perhaps the Nightshade Reaper, a creation of envy and greed, could be subdued by the very wisdom it sought. Channeling the teachings of Lumineth, she began a recitation, her voice resonating with the timeless truths of the celestial realm. The effect was immediate. The Reaper, overwhelmed by the profound revelations, faltered in its assault. Its dark form seemed to waver, torn between its duty to ombre and the allure of Lumineth's wisdom. Seizing the moment, Delkai cast a spell of binding, encasing the Nightshade Reaper in a prism of shimmering ice, trapping it between the realms of reality and reflection. The battle's aftermath was a mix of relief and introspection. The trio realized that knowledge, while a powerful tool, also attracted formidable adversaries. They resolved to guard the wisdom of Lumineth, using it judiciously and ensuring it didn't fall into malevolent hands. Emerging from the Underdark's depths, the expanse of Wildemount lay before them, vast and teeming with possibilities. Delkai Angora and Lyseria Bonewalker, along with their steadfast companion Brambleforge, continued their journey, not as mere adventurers, but as guardians of a legacy. The shadows of Lumineth might have been dispelled for now, but the world above held its own mysteries and challenges, awaiting their next move.